come on in. I'm so happy that you're here. I've been waiting to see you all day. I can't tell you how excited I am. Oh, I see we have some new people here. Please come in, come. I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you for giving my channel a chance. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see, please feel free to like it, to share it. Comments are great. I love the comments. Also, please subscribe. We're so close to 6,000, you guys. I think we're 40 away right now. And to celebrate, I'll come up with a good video, but I'll do it live because I really want to connect with you guys. So I'll pick a time and let you guys know when it is, because I know we're all on different time zones. And those of you that are returning, and I see you, and you, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. So I have decorated my cover today with my crystals. I know you guys like the sound of them. But I have a few things to show you. Well, actually, I just have one thing to show you, and then we're going to talk perfumes. This isn't a full perfume collection, but these are my favorite perfume collections, plus a new one. So, you all know how much I love my pumpkins, right? I have crystal pumpkins and glass pumpkins, big ones, little ones. I love pumpkins. I just do. Uncle Angel bought me a pumpkin cushion. A stuffed pumpkin. I love it. It's so plush, you guys. It's just gorgeous. And I like it like this because otherwise it looks a little obscene sometimes. But it's so squishy and soft. For now, I'm keeping it on top of our couch. It just feels so soft. I wish you could feel it. Because if Candy gets a hold of it, it won't be pumpkin anymore. It'll be more like pumpkin mush. So I'm just going to put this over to the side. So you guys know how much I love perfumes, right? So I thought I would show you just my favorites. And a few of these I don't think I did show you when I did my perfume collection. But I want to show you. And a lot of people have been asking me, like, I don't know that much about perfumes. When do I wear? What do I wear? And a scent, if you like it, that's all that matters. Okay. I do have a few tips. When you buy a scent, make sure you wear it in the store for a few minutes, at least 5. And you can wear it on different parts of your body to see, and make sure, because your pH changes, so you want to make sure it smells good, because what smells good on somebody may not smell good on you. I've had that problem my whole life. Another thing is your pH level, which can affect how your perfumes and scents smell, changes with hormones. So what smells great on you at certain times may not smell great on other times. Or if you're getting older and your hormones are starting to change, you'll notice that perfumes you used to love and perfumes you didn't really like, all of a sudden you're like, that smells good. Also, if you're ever at, because this was a few years ago, we went to a L'Oreal sale, and it was one of those big warehouse sales. The deals were incredible. But they had a wall of perfumes, and at the time I wasn't really interested. And they had a little canister, a shaker canister, and I shook it to see what it was, and it rattled, and I smelled it, and it was coffee. And I asked a lady why, and she said because after 3 scents, you can no longer decipher properly. But if you smell coffee, it acts like a olfactory cleanser, like a palate cleanser when you're eating. This one is more for when you're smelling. And if you smell the coffee, it'll help you smell the next perfume better. So I thought that was really interesting. And I'll tell you, if I'm going out to buy a new perfume or to one of those sales, I honestly bring a little tiny baggie, one of those little snack size, with coffee in it, and put it back. And if people think I'm weird, I don't care. I'm not spending $150 on a bottle of perfume to not like it a day later. Not that I really would, but Anyways, let's start, shall we? Perfumes are so personal, guys. That's why when people gift someone a perfume, I'm always leery, because you don't know what that person is going to like. I love still having my nails. The girl who did these ones was amazing. She knew exactly what I wanted. She gave it to me, and you know, it's 2 weeks in and they're still going strong, so I'm impressed. So I'm going to start first with one that people might not think is a perfume, but I love it. This is actually Moroccan oil. You know, the hair product? I love the smell of their, well, I used to. I think they've changed their formula because their shampoo and conditioner do not smell the same to me anymore. But this and the body butter smell exactly like they used to. And I love that smell. Oh my gosh. It's one of my favorite scents in the world. It really is. And I actually got this at Sephora. You can also get it on Amazon. And it's so good. Now, this one, it's a little pricey no, they call it a hair and body mist. It was around $30, which is a little pricey for just a mist. But guys, I use it fairly frequently and I'm not using a lot. The only thing I do find, it doesn't last all day. You need to kind of it stays in my hair more, but not my skin. But I just love it. It's so clean and fresh and just, oh, I love it. It almost has a powdery scent, but in a good way. Okay, so that's number one. This one I actually bought as a nostalgia. This one is the Alfred Sun, the original. Oh, it just brings back so many memories. I can honestly say this was my very first designer perfume. This was freaking expensive when it first came out, and for me, you know, I never spent more than $20 on a perfume. So this was really a nice surprise. And everybody I know smelled like this. We all were using Alfred Sun back in the 80s. I will tell you a story about this, though, that shows don't mess with Aunty Angel. I got this for Christmas, and it was my only Christmas gift from my parents, because it was expensive, and there was a bunch of us, and we didn't have a lot of money. And we had a whole house full of people over for Christmas that year, including certain people, relatives, you know, the kind you hide your purse from. Yeah. But I was fine. I trust everybody. But I did put my purse away. And this was in my bathroom. The next morning I got up and I took my shower. The perfume was gone. Now I'll give my mom credit. She just went ahead and called them and said, did anyone grab the perfume by mistake? Because it can happen, right? You can put on your own perfume, throw it in your purse, and not even think. They said no. I know who it was. I know without a doubt, because she wouldn't say goodbye to me. And she ran out of our apartment. And she avoided me. So I knew. Well, that was fine. I let it go. If you need it that bad that you have to steal from me, take it. I would give it to you, but go ahead. However, don't think you got one over on me. So, they were having an engagement party. And, you know, my family gave money, which I gave to them, wrapped up in a perfume bottle, just to let them know I knew. Was it petty? Probably. Would I do it again? Maybe not, because I'd like to think I've gotten a little older. But I can't smell this perfume without thinking about that story now. But it's still nostalgia. Now, this one, another nostalgia. And I think I've told you about it before. Oh, the color is so pretty. I just love this. This is Sun, Moon, and Stars. This is the very first perfume my husband ever gave me. It's by Karl Lagerfeld. And I would never normally buy anything by Karl Lagerfeld, just based on the comments he has made about plus size people. I wouldn't give a penny. But this was 23 years ago, so you know what? It's okay. But when I smell it, it takes me back to my wedding. It does. I wore it on my wedding. My husband gave it to me. And we found another bottle. In fact, this is the bottle we found on our honeymoon. I had a smaller bottle that I used for the wedding. We found it on our honeymoon at Duty Free, and I bought it. I don't even think they make Sun, Moon, and Stars anymore. But it gives me special memories. And I love the bottle design. I will buy perfumes based on the bottle. Then again, I do that with wine too, so. And that's the thing. Be open to trying new things and don't go by the price, you know? If it's a cheap perfume, so what? You might like it. I love cheap champagne. It's my favorite. Give me expensive champagne. Cheap champagne. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one is what I call my grown-up designer. This was my first that I picked myself, and it wasn't a fad. I just really like the scent. And this is Burberry London, I believe. I could be wrong, because there's Burberry London and Burberry Brit. One of them smells like cowpea to me. I'm pretty sure this is the Burberry London. It has a clean, fresh scent with like a really sweet undertone. And if you're wondering what that means, it took me a long time to figure it out. It just means that when you first smell it, you're hit with a clean smell. And then as you continue, you're like, oh, and there's the sweet. So whatever scent you're smelling first, that's the overtone. The undertone is the next scent you smell. It's almost like a layer effect. It's nice. And then this one, my mother-in-law asked me, she said, I'd like to buy you a perfume. What one do you need? Now, for the longest time, I wasn't wearing perfume because my work was scent-free. So there was no point putting it on at night, right? But when I went out, I wanted a sophisticated perfume. And to me, there was nothing more sophisticated than Chanel No. 5. So she bought me a bottle of Chanel No. 5, which is what she wore as well. And I'm careful. I don't want to smell like my mother-in-law for my husband. You know, that's a little weird. But I do love this so much. And it does smell very different on me. I'll tell you a story. It's a little weird. But we have our dark Irish humor, my family that I grew up with. So when my mother-in-law passed, she was being cremated. But we were able to go and see her. And it was a chaotic time. Oh my gosh, it was chaotic. She passed on January 5th. On January 7th, both my husband and my daughter tested positive for COVID. I did not. So everything had to be delayed. And it was hard. And she lived in a retirement residence, not nursing home, retirement residence. So we only had a month to clean it out and everything. And we weren't allowed in until they both tested negative. So finally that happened. And then we could, schedule everything. So they asked us if we'd like to see her beforehand. And we said yes. So, and they did a beautiful job. Beautiful. And I said her lipstick had to be vibrant and her nails had to be beautiful because she always was. So before we left, I put something in the casket. And my husband said, what did you put in the casket? And I said, I put a napkin sprayed with Chanel No. 5 because that's her scent, and I'm not going to let her go off without her scent. She never left her house without it, so it was my... I know it may sound weird to people, but it meant a lot to me, and I hope it meant something to her. So that's Chanel No. 5. Another perfume that I love, I don't have it, was my mom's. When I was a kid, she wore it, and I'm sure it was by Coty, and it was about this tall, and it was in a cylinder, and it was an amber color, and the top I thought was real tiger fur. It's probably velour, but it was like a tiger, and it had a black top, and I would just rub that cap, and when she was going out, she would put a little on. My mom she never wore makeup, or she'd only wear perfume when she was going out, and never polish. So she would put some always, and she would always stop and put some on my neck, and I would feel like the most sophisticated 6-year-old on the planet. So I always remember that, and I think about that. So the perfume that reminds me of that, and I don't know why, except maybe the bottle, is the Miss Dior by Dior. And what I like, I discovered these kind of bottles at Sephora. I love roller balls. You get a small amount. It's not a huge commitment as buying a full-size bottle, right? Like this still isn't, cheap, but I find this will last me. And I find with a roller ball, I can control how much I'm wearing. It's not a spray where I sprayed too heavy or whatever. This one, just you touch your skin where you want it. So if there's a perfume that you'd like to try, and I can tell you Sephora does have quite a few of the roller balls. It's a great way to sample a perfume. So is Scentbird. Oh my gosh, do I want to try Scentbird so bad. I have never pulled the trigger on actually ordering it, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of hoping they want to sponsor me someday and I can try it. But I love the idea of it, just a 30-day supply, and I love those containers they send. Yeah. But it's a great way to try perfumes, and from what I understand, there's no obligation. You can cancel anytime. So, but this is the Miss Dior. Now, this one is my current fave. This is actually my second bottle of it, and it's Prada Candy. I love this smell. It has such a light, obviously I like light and clean, but I'm not a floral person. I don't really care for floral perfumes, but oh, this one smells good. I really love the smell of this. It's so nice, guys, it really is. It's sweet, but fresh, and a little tiny touch of floral. Like a whisper of floral. So this is my current favorite. But we were out today. I was going to the store Torrid before I size out of it. And I had some Torrid cash to use. So I went there, and my husband went with. And you guys would be proud of me. I did not let pride interfere. I'm still not completely recovered, and it's really thrown my energy level, having COVID, back because of the long COVID. So I did let him use the wheelchair. That's fine. I was a little embarrassed at first, and then I thought, no, this is what I need to do, and I'll get healthier and not need it. But for right now, so I bought my stuff, and then he was behind me, and I heard him ask about a sample of a perfume, and I'm like, so the lady said, oh yeah, I have a sample, and he said, do you like this smell? And I'm like, I do, that's really nice. And he bought me a perfume, which he never does. And it's this one, The Nightmare Before Christmas fragrance. First of all, I love the box. And you know what he said? He goes, I think the box would be good for your channel. So it's not just me that goes in now and thinks about it. And I gotta tell you guys, I thought, oh, okay, it'll be a less expensive, you know. It's $50. So, luckily, I had torrid cash left. So I'm just trying to get it out of the box now, because I just want to show you guys the bottle. I can't with these nails. Okay, I will show you guys this another time, but I'll try to show you the bottle without the glare. Like, it's a nice big bottle, and it's so pretty, and it's sitting on the purple satin. I'm trying to get it out, guys, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, and I don't know how to pause mine, so, oh, wait, I think I got it. Nope. If I get it out, I'm going to lose a nail. Oh, bloody hell, it's taped. No wonder I couldn't get it out. So let me get the tape off. I don't know why they make it so hard for you to, you know. Don't they know I'm trying to film here? Anyways, it did smell, it had a fresh smell, but it also had a really, sometimes I like a spicy scent. But it's got to be a certain one, you know. I find Chanel No. 5 is a nice spice, so I did it. There, I'll do that for you. But see, it's a nice bottle. You can't really tell. It looks black. Oh, it is black. I thought it was blue, but it is. And here, let me just spritz it here. There we go. Oh, I can tell you exactly what this smells like. I know exactly what this smells like. This smells exactly when we went to Mexico. One time we stayed at, what the heck was it called? It wasn't Planet Hollywood. What was it called? It was Planet Hollywood, and they had just opened, and when you walked into the lobby of the hotel, the first thing I said was, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. This is exactly what it smells like. Exactly. It's clean and fresh, and you just feel good smelling it. Yeah, that's exactly what this smells like, and that's why I liked it so much in the store. I think it brought back that memory, because I really did like it there. So yeah, that's my favorite perfumes. I hope you enjoyed them, and yeah, I enjoyed telling you guys about them. So yeah. So like I said, tomorrow is Thanksgiving in Canada. So I am going to do a video. It might be later in the day, I'm not sure, because, you know, there's cooking and stuff to do. But I want to do a video. I'm going to challenge myself to do a positive affirmation alphabetically about being thankful for all of you, because I am. You guys make me so thankful and so grateful. I can never repay you guys for how much you've done for me. And I just hope I help you guys sometimes. So, please tune in for that. And like I said, as soon as we hit the 6,000, I will plan a live feed, which I've never done, and I'm really nervous. And I'm not techno at all, so we'll cross our fingers and hope, okay? Alright, so that's it. And I'm going to do another video a little bit later tonight, just reading you to sleep. Everybody seems to like those, and I've had a couple requests for them. And I am starting to put my videos in playlists. I've done a role play, and I've got most of them for the reading to you. So if you only like the reading to you, you can do that, but give the other ones a chance to. I'm going to try to do a personal affirmation one, a personal attention one, a mental health chats. I think those are important for people to go over if they want. And yeah, anything that makes it easier for you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. So, as always, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very grateful to all of you, and I'm so very glad that you were born.